Monday, and this is what we're doing today, and I'm hoping we get to see dolphins. I'm so excited. Getting the boat ready.
As I would see the mangrove trees rather along the water's edge here, those leaves fall into that water and taint the water like a tea, so that's why it's brown. Okay, it's actually very clean water. The channel markers, these are navigational markers. Can you imagine in the 15th century being in a strange land, wearing armor and leather, and the water's only 3 feet deep, and you get stuck, okay, a lot. So the least favorite mate, that would be me, I'd have to take a tiny anchor and throw it from the front of the boat and pull that boat from out of the shallows with the rest of the crew.
We're at Barton Springs Port. Right now we're
Now we're on an island to shell.
Enclave Island.
We're gonna look for some shells. There's my shell bag. Let's see if I find any.
Over by the water.
Swimming with the dolphins is amazing. Some shells, nothing like, like a conch shell or something really super cool. I just found a big shell. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's big. I've got a few like this already though. He's got some holes in him too. But this is fun. We haven't seen any dolphins yet. You don't know if you will or not. I hope we end up seeing some. Ooh, here's like, I think these are scallops, but Brian's way up there. It'll be fun to compare which shells each of us get. This side's the Gulf of Mexico. Over there is the river, which is really pretty cool. I can see both, no matter what direction I look. Also finding some pieces of sand dollars. Need to probably head back now. We're kind of far from the boat. They gave us a time to be back by. We can get back there in time, but it's like once you start hunting for shells, I don't know what that little sand, some kind of little sand bug. I've also seen 2 jellyfish. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's so cool. Look how purple that is. Babe, look at this one. I've also run across a few of these, but they're always all busted up. Hey, honey, we should probably head back. River's over there. And then ocean over here. And there's Mr. Brown. Yeah, I think we should head back.
$17,500. 38,000. So $17,500. 2 payments. That sounds like a lunch bill these days for Congress, but that was a lot of money back in the day. It's fish.
Yeah, that's dolphins.
There's
like 3 of
might
them.
be wrestling.
You guys that are shooting video are shooting adult dolphin video.
So they are mammals, and dolphins mate year-round. At first, I thought that they were hunting fish. We're going to put on a little Marvin Gaye here. So dolphins mate year-round. They are mammals. They also wrestle for fun. These dolphin folks have a 50-year lifespan. Their lifespan is actually cut in half in captivity. And again, they're studied by Clearwater Aquarium. You can see there's an osprey right here, too. So we actually got some great nature here. This osprey is going to be diving for the fish. And usually where you see birds of prey, you see dolphin as well. So there's a lot of fish in this area. And this osprey will dive.
Oh, wow.
Dolphins have
They're frolicking.
They can make a series of clicking noises, and those clicking noises can travel for miles and bounce off objects and return back to their brain. They actually use both hemispheres of their brain as well. Both hemispheres really use one. And that's how they sleep, folks, is at the surface, and they shut down one of their hemispheres and swim in a circle on their side. Dolphins do not have to breach the water. Their heads above the water to breathe. They have
Left side.
left side of the boat, be your time to do them. So tail first, 3 to 4 days average labor. I was actually teaching scuba diving in Honduras and got to see a female dolphin circle me, and she kept on showing me her belly. The tail
There they are. That is freaking cool.
right there on the left-hand side, folks. Dolphins also like to play in wakes as well. We're part of the Dolphin Safe program, so we don't create wakes. The scientists actually learned that the juvenile dolphins, actually baby dolphins, will drown in wakes.
There's their tail, their dorsal fin just came up.
So right there on the left, guys, great dolphin. We don't see dolphin every day, especially this close, so you guys definitely have the jackpot right here.
Took it to the bitter end, but we got him.
These are Captain Mike's Union dolphin right here. All right, the captain's going to turn the boat for you. As a reminder, please stay on the side of the
Right
boat.
side.
Man, that's cool. There's 3 of them.
You just never know where they're gonna pop up.
Nope. They're right in there. They're just playing. They're having a good time. Oh, come on, guys. It's not gonna win.
Okay.
Yeah, you go.
Alright, you want you can send me yours.
Go.
Yeah, I'll send you yours. Go.
Go, Terry. Up.
Wow.
Opa!
Wow, that is cool.
And it tastes good too.
That's the best part.
Alrighty, so.
Oh, wow. Opa!
We're back at Halas. Well, we liked it. It was good. There's the shell haul. Brian got the biggest shell. This is
Yeah, put your finger.
Yeah,
You see,
like,
it's pretty good
compared
size.
to
The inside of that one.
Yeah, that was really cool. on
There's the inside.
But my mom found a conch shell.
I found it just as we were headed back.
My shells are piddly compared to your guys's.
Yeah, well,
Well, I just wasn't. I don't know. I'm just, I guess, not as into shells.
no, you were just too looky and
This is the
grabby.
neatest one. Just
because it's so different.
Let me see how many I got. I didn't even think I was getting that many.
Now we're coming back to the beach to see if we can see a good sunset. It's Brian and his mom. How like the sand is so powdery. At least till you get up to the water, then it gets more compacted. It's so powdery.
Yeah.
This is something we learned today.
We see these around, and we've seen them on the beach and around, and they are actually, this is what the mangrove trees drop, and this end goes in, sticks in, and then the mangrove grows from here.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
We've been seeing them, you know, here and there. We'll see them laying around, but it actually will grow a mangrove tree. That's Brian's mom, Carol, Brian, and that's Dwayne, Carol's fiance. I just got a shell in my sandal and it hurts. Crazy how the shells wash up on shore. Tons of them. Sun's gonna set in 10 minutes.
I got a good video of this also.
quiet down.
Huh?
There it's gone. I don't know if you guys can see all these dragonflies, but there's so many dragonflies. But it is Tuesday, and we just got back from jet skiing, but I couldn't record that because I couldn't have my phone. But I wanted to come down here to the beach and show you guys these waves from the hurricane off in the distance. The waves are crazy. They're really cool. I'm sure waves get a lot bigger than this, but being from Missouri, I've not ever seen waves this big in person. They may not even be that big to some of you guys, but they're really cute to me. It's cool. That guy's out there. I couldn't do that. I would be scared. Now they're even taller than here. Oh, no way. They're even coming up like way further on the beach, like they're getting on my feet and stuff. But we went and rented wave runners today, and it was a lot of fun. Brian's mom, she was really scared. We rented two, so Dwayne and Brian's mom Carol, they rode together, and then Brian and I rode together. We saw so many dolphins. I bet we saw 15 or 20 dolphins today. It was so cool. But I didn't have my phone, you know, I didn't want to risk dropping my phone in the water or something, so we just put all our stuff in lockers. But it was so much fun. And so now Brian's actually up at the pool, but I wanted to come down and watch these waves. So I'll probably go back up to the pool here in a few minutes though. Guys, it's Wednesday. I every day I keep putting, like, well, every day, even at home. I wear sunscreen on my face. I just got some in my eye. Actually, it's been in there and it just like won't stop burning. No matter how much I rub it or try to get a towel or whatever. So it's like my eye keeps leaking. But anyway, I have today to myself because Brian just went to play golf. He wants to play golf in Florida. They rent clubs, so he's going to rent some golf clubs. And then Carol and Dwayne, Brian's mom and fiance, they went just out and about. They're just going to kind of do like Brian and I do sometimes. And I think it's called Pier 60. They're going there, but then just kind of see, there goes my eye again, just kind of seeing, you know, what they're going to do. And I was invited along and everything. But two things. One, I'm expecting a phone call today to schedule my COVID test. My doctor's, my doctor's office said the surgical center is supposed to call me to schedule that. And they call a week ahead of time, so to expect a call today. And then if they don't call today, I'm supposed to call my doctor's office tomorrow. So I hope they call today. So I just wanted to make sure I'm by my phone. But the main reason is I'm paying for riding jet skis yesterday. I'm in a lot of pain today. I knew that that was a risk I was taking. Totally worth it. We had so much fun on the jet skis. And just seeing all the, actually they were wave runners. I don't really know what I think they're about the same thing. But seeing all the dolphins was really cool. I wish I could have showed you guys, but I just wasn't going to take a chance having my cell phone out in the middle of the ocean, out in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico. But now I have plenty of time where I can just sit and relax with the heating pad on my lap and read, or I'm thinking, I've taken like some pain pills and stuff, so I'm thinking if I can get the pain in check, I might go down to the beach. I'm not sure yet. Just, you know, see how this goes. And at the very least, I'm gonna read. And I just really hope for the phone call. It's kind of like, I don't really want to be down there when the phone rings either, because I want to be close to my notebook. And so, yeah, I just hope they call soon. I hope they call today so that I can just be done with the next step. One, I don't know if I told you guys or not, but one thing they already did was they called to get half of my payment. So, yeah, give them credit card information over the phone. So I figured I'm using like a credit card where I can get rewards, because might as well. That's what I did with the CAT scan. I put the money on a credit card for the CAT scan and then just paid the bill. But I got like 5% cash back, so that'll be on the credited. Oh, I have a jack-o'-lantern today, because I figured that's the thing about coming here for 10 days is I'm missing out on spooky season, but you know, on the scary movies and all that kind of stuff, but I think it's a fair trade-off. But anyway, I just wanted to give you guys an update. Yesterday was really cool. We also were gonna go parasailing, but it's just been too windy, so we're not gonna be able to parasail, because one, it's too windy, and two, the water's way too choppy, and so it's dangerous. So no parasailing this year, but that's okay. So anyway, I think we might play miniature golf eventually, but today's Wednesday, tomorrow's our last full day, and then Friday we come home. So yeah, there's just my little update. So now I'm gonna go sit back with my heating pad and read my book. I finished Mr. Mercedes. Very good. I really liked this book a lot. So now I'm on to the second book. There's 3 in the series, but so now I'm on to this one. And, you know, I don't know what page I'm on, but it doesn't matter. But so far, I'm really liking this book a lot. And there's a third one that I have. I don't have it with me, but I'm not going to finish this book by the time we go back home anyway. So, yeah. now we're down on the beach again on Wednesday evening. Come to watch the sunset, and then we're going to go back up to the condo and watch Amazing Race and the finale of Big Brother. The waves calmed way down.
Yeah, I know, you guys stay right in front of this. That's a good spot to be right in front of the
Hey guys, I look a mess, I know, but we're just getting ready today is Thursday, it's our last full day, and we're getting ready to go spend it on the beach. So I'm in my swimming suit, and I just slathered on a whole bunch of sunscreen. I'm gonna plop a hat on, some big old sunglasses, and just enjoy the day as much as I can. Today's a really high pain day, unfortunately, but light is at the end of the tunnel. But anyway, I just kind of want to check in. I'm not going to take my phone down there. I'm just going to relax. And the waves are really big, so we might actually end up not spending too much time in the ocean, maybe go to the pool instead. We're just going to kind of go down there and see how it goes. But it's our last full day, like I said. So believe it or not, I'm actually kind of ready to go back home, you know, be in my own bed and everything, and but I'm having an amazing time. I love Florida. So yeah, that's the update, and I'll talk to you again soon. I brought my phone down there, but we're not really getting in the water. It's pretty wavy, and there's riptide warning today. We actually saw a water rescue just a few minutes ago. I did not film it because to me that's just not right. I wouldn't want somebody filming me on stress. Today, so I'm sorry if the video is picking the wind up very much. close to the ocean.
Hi, everybody. There's Brian swimming in the pool.
Yeah, there's Brian swimming in the pool. Got really it's just like crazy waves. We might go play some miniature golf later.
You can do a panoramic.
Just got done
What if you
raining.
do a panoramic? I'm gonna do a panoramic.
Hold on, one more second.
There was people out here, they were leaving and they wanted to get a picture of the rainbow, and then whoever the driver of the car was honking and yelling at them, "Come on, we gotta go." It's a cool rainbow though. You can't even really see how pretty it is on here. We came down to see the sunset, but it was kind of thunderstorming a little bit, and then we got a rainbow. And so then we came back over to this side, and that's what the sunset's gonna look like tonight. It's still raining a little bit. Okay, so today is Friday, and it's the day we're gonna go home. So, but we have a while before we had to be out of the condo, but we have a little while before we have to be to the airport. So we're going down to see
Downtown Tampa.
the Tampa
And the
Bay,
Buck Stadium.
Yeah, see their stadium, and there's a park down there, so we might walk around a little bit. And
It's right next to the airport, so
yeah, so just something to do before we have to be at the airport. And then the weather ended up being like, it's really nice out right now.
yeah, the dew point dropped down into the 40s. It was like 73, so it's a lot more comfortable out here.
Yeah, because
weather-wise.
we're in jeans.
Yeah, because when we get back, it's going to be 50 something or
It actually snowed in Kansas City while we were gone, so
and freezing rain.
yeah. So we're not going back to the warmest weather, and we both have jackets in our carry-ons. So last day. There's the ocean traveling across there. Well, the Tampa Bay.
Yeah, this is Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
That's Tampa downtown off in the distance.
Look how empty the airport is. Hey guys, you recognize I'm home. We actually ended up with a flight delay. It wasn't too bad though, and so we got home kind of late. Like right now, it's 9:07 p.m. and I am nowhere near tired. We just got done unpacking our bags. It was so funny because we were like, well, I just want to grab, a couple things out, like some stuff that needed to go in the kitchen or whatever. And so it's like we just kept going and going until we got our bags all unpacked. So we're all unpacked and not tired in the least. And so we're gonna sit down and watch some TV, and we're not even going through the mail. Although I did go through, I saw a package and I didn't think I ordered anything, and I didn't. But my most awesome sister-in-law sent me a birthday present. Thank you, Anne. This was an amazing present and such a good surprise to come home to. She sent me a Yankee Candle warmer, but look, it's spider webs. So I cannot wait to try this. And I'm wondering, I wonder if it changes colors. I don't know. If it doesn't, I don't care. I'll still love it. But this is awesome. So thank you. This was a really cool present to come home to. I'm really excited. So, I'm trying to think. Oh, I got my COVID test is scheduled for Monday, and they left a message on the machine saying they needed my insurance information. I wasn't home, and it's so funny because like when they called to schedule it, they knew I wanted them to call my cell phone, so they called my cell phone. So, but it's like a different place where I'm having the test than what scheduled it. So I don't know if they're open on Saturday, but I'm gonna go ahead and call tomorrow because they were only open till 5:30 today, and we didn't get home, and, you know, near that time. So, and then, you know, if I can't get a hold of him before Monday morning, I'll just make sure I take my insurance card. So Django's happy to see us. He was like running around all zoomy, excited cat. And I'm actually really glad that I got my bags unpacked, because tomorrow I need to go to the store because I need to get a few things pre-surgery, and then I also want to do some cleaning. My house isn't like, you know, just the things that, like laundry. I want to do my laundry, and normally Wednesdays is when I dust and vacuum and mop, and Wednesday's my surgery, so I just kind of want to get some stuff done ahead of time. And so this weekend I'm going to do some of that, but tomorrow's also Halloween, and so I want to get like the little table and stuff set up outside for the kids, and then I have a few decorations. I'm already in my pajamas. Well, not already, it's late enough to be in pajamas. But I'm heating up. Brian went to Burger King and I didn't want any fast food, so I'm heating up some a little ramen, because I wasn't really like super hungry, so that just got done. And anyway, we got home safe. No hiccups on the flight or anything once we got on. It was just delayed for some reason. I don't even really know why. But we're home and we had a wonderful time. And so anyway, I'll be sharing the rest of at least tomorrow with you, because I usually close the vlogs out on Saturday. But anyway, I need to quit my rambling and eat. Hey guys, so it's Saturday, and I spent a good portion of the morning getting caught up on my Animal Crossing game because I didn't take it with me. That wasn't on purpose. I had intended on taking it with me, and I forgot it, and I forgot my heating pad. So we had to buy a heating pad when I was in Florida, but I didn't have my Animal Crossing. So I went back in time on it from the 20th and just got on each day, you know, to just see what was in the little store and, you know, that kind of stuff. And buy candy, because later today there's a little Halloween event on it. And speaking of Halloween, Halloween is today, and so I've got my Michael Myers jersey on, and I've got ghost earrings in today. But I was going to show you, I didn't even realize, but in that candle, or the wax melter, that Yankee candle wax warmer that Anne, my sister-in-law, sent me, she also sent me these earrings. They're really cool. These you could wear, it doesn't have to be Halloween because of the colors. It's just really cool. So that was the other part of my birthday present from her. So now I am getting ready to go to Target, because there's a couple of, I need to get some cat litter, and there's a couple of things I want to get in preparation for my surgery. They sent me a thing in the mail that talks about pre-surgery stuff, post-surgery stuff, all that kind of stuff. So there's things I want to get for that. And I kind of just want to get out of the house. I mean, I know we just were on vacation in Florida, but that whole time I didn't drive anywhere. We did a lot of staying close, you know, like to the beach and stuff like that, and did things that were socially distanced. You might have even noticed when I was filming, when we went to Tarpon Springs and went on the dolphin tour in Shell Island, they limited the number of people, and then you got on in little groups, and then you couldn't leave your group. You had to be like, you were 6 feet away from every other group. And then, like, if we saw dolphins, you couldn't, like, everybody go over to the side of the boat or the other side of the boat, because they wanted you to stay in your group. And then they would just move the boat. And so, you know, so you could see. And everybody listened. They did really good. And then on the Shell Island, everybody stayed apart. Everybody did really good. So I feel like we had a very safe Florida trip. And Southwest, on the way down, we actually had a layover, but it was the kind where you stay on the plane, and then the people that were, it was like, oh, we flew from Kansas City to St. Louis, and then people got off the plane there. Nobody new came on, I don't think. No, yes, that's not true. New people did get on. But in between those people getting off, there were 20 of us that stayed on the plane, and they just told us, you know, we could get up and go to the restroom and that kind of thing. But all the other seats that were empty, there was a crew that came on. They were spraying everything down, all the tray tables, all the seat belts, all the handles, you know, the armrest, all of that. They come in and sprayed all that down really good for the next set of people that were coming on. So, and then when you got on the plane, you could smell that everything had been cleaned. You know, you can smell cleaner and stuff. So I felt like Southwest did a good job. And then in the airport, everywhere was masks. And Pinellas County, which is the county we were in, mask mandate. So everywhere we went, you were wearing a mask. The only exception was like if you were actively in a restaurant eating or drinking, then you could take your mask off. And then everything was distanced. You know, they didn't have all the tables available. They were blocked off. In one of the places, they had removed a lot of the tables. So I felt really safe there. So I'm getting ready to head out. Grab my mask. Actually, I already have a mask. I'm going to wear my Halloween one that my mom made for me and head out to Target. I don't know if you guys can really tell very well, but it is super windy today. I can't believe how many cars are out, or people I should say. It is like, I'm at Target. I'm sure you can tell from the shopping carts. It is so crowded today. It's so odd. I've got my Halloween mask on today. Going to this Target. It is really crowded. I park on the side lot, so it doesn't get as crowded over here. One of the things I wanted to get, I've heard this is helpful after surgery. Also recommended this. It's a gas. They pump a lot of gas in your body for the surgery, and it's supposed to help get rid of it. Otherwise, it can get really painful and uncomfortable. I'm getting this for Django. Okay, so I'm done. And let's hook to my glasses. This car behind me is like an SUV, and it's parked so close to the back of me I couldn't put my groceries in the hatchback, which that's something you really, I guess, gotta kind of watch out for when you have an SUV or any kind of a car with a hatchback and you pull through a parking spot, that if somebody gets close to you, you can't open the back. She was way close. I don't think people that do that do it on purpose. They're just not thinking, you know what I mean? They don't, I mean, even though she also had an SUV, but I can't say that I think of that. Like if I pull up behind a car that pulled through a spot, I don't think I think of that. But anyway, I got my groceries. The only thing I didn't get was, and I don't think I'm probably even gonna need it, but I was going to buy some prune juice or plum juice. I don't know what they call it now. I know, like, sometimes people are like hee 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 when they hear prune juice because it's supposed to help you move. They're all out, oddly, but I did buy some stool softener, so I've got that. But anyway, I was just reading like I said earlier, I think the pre-surgery stuff and the post-surgery stuff, and they had talked about having like a things I guess when you have that kind of surgery, it kind of has the potential to constipate you, including painkillers and stuff. So to just go ahead and like take Colace or something like that. And I was actually going to buy some prune juice to kind of just help too. But anyway, I don't think I have to have it. I definitely did want to get some kind of gas relief though, because every video I watch on that stuff, that's the thing that causes so much pain, is when you have like a laparoscopic surgery, they pump that area full of gas to, you know, stretch out everything and so that they can see. And trying to get rid of that, I guess, can be just really painful. You guys know, anybody that's had gas pains, oh my God, they're horrible. And so, I don't want that. And then the peppermint tea, I forgot what that's supposed to help with. Maybe it's the same kind of thing. But I got that. And then I got some hand soap and, you know, just some other stuff. And I did get that little tunnel thing for Django. He doesn't need anything like that. He has like a tunnel, but that one was like 3 pieces or 3 parts. I think it's one tunnel that splits off in 3 ways. But what we do is switch things like that out so that he doesn't get bored of them, which he doesn't seem to get too bored of his tunnels. He loves those things. But now I'm gonna go home. I wish the wind would die down some, because I have just a few little decorations for the yard. Nothing, you know, it's all Dollar Tree stuff, like some little tombstones and stuff like that, but they're so cheap and thin, I'm afraid in this wind it would just break them. So I think the wind is supposed to die down a little bit. I don't know why I cannot feel any air coming out. Oh, it's because it's directed to the feet. But once, you know, hopefully I can get that stuff done. And then we got to get a little table out. We've got like a small table that I want to put a tablecloth on to set the candy up on and stuff. It's only 2 right now, so I've got plenty of time. My God, I can't believe how crowded it is out today. Brian and I were even noticing that on the way home from the airport last night. I mean, granted, it was Friday night, but there was so much traffic. I don't know what is going on. I have noticed, we even noticed this in Florida. A lot of people, since Election Day is coming up on Tuesday, a lot of people with flags and like their cars and trucks all decorated and everything, you know, for Biden or Trump. See it all over the place. And I noticed that here too. I wasn't sure if that was just like a Florida thing, because there was a lot of it. But I've noticed today there's been a couple of different like decorated cars and trucks. Oh my goodness. This traffic is crazy. The car in front of me decided to let a car over here in, which is making it difficult for these other cars because the light changed. But whatever, he's trying to be nice, but then everything's messed up now. I'm surprised nobody's honking at him, because he's like in the middle of the intersection and the light changed. Now it's changing again. Now stop doing that, dude. If you're like in the end of a long line of cars and there's somebody trying to get through, that's probably not the best time to be nice, because chances are the light could change and then you're stuck in the middle of an intersection. But nobody honked, so that's good. So I'll show you guys once I get it all set up for Halloween. Hopefully Brian's home when I get home. Today was hazardous waste drop off. They had like a hazardous waste thing. We've been saving like paint and stuff like that, and just waiting for the next one of those because they have it once or twice a year, and a lot of times we miss out on it. Well, this year it was today, so, and he's got all that stuff in one spot, so he took that stuff up there, and then he was going to do a couple of errands, and then he was going to do some work because being off work for 2 weeks, you know how that goes. And then next week he's gonna, Monday I've got my COVID test, and then Wednesday I've got my surgery, and then he wants to be around in case I'm gonna need him for at least a few days because it's gonna be hard to move and stuff. So he's trying to get some stuff done like in a short period of time. But anyway, I will stop rambling now, and I'll show you the Halloween stuff later, and then I'll end up wrapping the vlog up for the week. But I'll talk to you again soon. Okay guys, this is the little setup. I have a little sign, a trick or treat, got a little ghost. I'm trying to be careful not to share my house numbers. The sanitizer, have this guy. He makes noise and stuff. Turn him up a little. And then got candy for the kids to take. And then just some little tombstones and glowy hands. And then that is like lighting up on the house. And when it gets dark, you'll definitely be able to see it better. I don't think there's enough light for this guy to work, but oh well. Okay guys, I'm wrapping the vlog up for the week. Next week's the big week. So wish me luck, cause I need it. But anyway, watching Us. So that's the music you're hearing. I had the door shut, but Django decided he wanted it open. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap the vlog up for the week, and I will talk to you all again next week. Bye. Happy Halloween.